Hey everyone, how's it going? This video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to speed things up a bit. We actually have two sets today, two whole sets. And you know what that means? That means you are going on a magnificent quest with me, your captain, the Pirate King. And this is going to be a little bit weird because my screen recorder actually stopped recording halfway through the second set, so I was uh, I was bummed out to say the least. I was able to start recording again. Obviously, we'll get to that later. You'll obviously see it. The whole chunk of a game is missing. But either way, today we are running a new team, and in these sets, in these two sets, it's 5-5, so it breaks even. Uh, but in the other sets I played today, they were doing quite well. I guess this team was doing well. I had another 3-2, a 4-1, and then a 2-3. So I guess it's more good than it is bad, I suppose. But some of those games were definitely left to me misplaying. Absolutely. I mean, there was there was a time that I swapped into Charizard against in a Mola when I tried to swap into something else. Yeah, real bummer. But today we are running Scrafty, Charizard, and Wigglytuff. So it seemed like Charmers were going out of the meta, and that caused more Metachams to show up. Now, obviously, you also have stuff like this, a Wormadam. Don't really like seeing that. Wigglytuff does not like seeing that. So I am glad that it is right here on the lead. I have something for it in the back either way, right? We have Charizard, which is just great running it with Fire Spin. So, classic moveset for Charizard. No wing attack, no air slash here. Either way, able to catch the Wormadam off guard with that foul play, which is fantastic. And in comes the Macargo. Uh, I was gonna throw this power up punch either way, so it doesn't even matter that he swapped into Crustle. And look how much damage! Look how much damage those powered up counters are doing. It's just nuts. Of course, I guess that wasn't really a bait. He was going down anyways. This team, it took a while for me to get used to playing since I never actually ran Scrafty before. I didn't even have one ready. I had a fairly good PvP IV one that I just didn't bother investing in for a while. So this cup came around and I decided, you know what, why not? Let's invest in a Scrafty. So we have a decent PvP IV one, and we're going to be running it in the lead this whole time. And you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at the amount of Clefables that are swapping into a Clefables and Wigglytuffs, the Charmers. And that's like their direct counter to the thing. It's not even that they were losing lead all that much. Like, it was fairly neutral matchups, but they were going into their direct counter real fast. And I have no idea why. That's just not I mean, that's just not great gameplay. I mean, I know I tanked my elo. It was a few weeks ago. Yeah, just completely annihilated it. Uh, I was at what was I at, 2600, 2650, something like that. And yeah, or maybe I was at 2700. I don't even remember. But it was way better than now, because during these games I'm like hovering near 2400. So I really tanked in the past few weeks. So I'm just trying to climb my way back up. It has not been the best climb. I'm gonna be honest. It's been it's been slow, and sometimes I drop again. These things happen, especially with these weird meta cups. But you know what? I think eventually we'll come back into this, especially if there's when I should say when we're back to open games, I suppose, where all the leagues are available. By the way, starting this next game here against Tangy Scott. Great name, Mr. Mr. Scott to Mr. and Mrs. Scott, a child Tangy. Up against a Scolipede with a Scrafty. I think my cat wants to leave the room. I don't know why he just doesn't leave. Did I close the door? I must have closed the door. Can't really see it from my vantage point. But you know what? He was just oh no, he's fine. He's walking up here. No, he's good. He's just chilling. That to make sure I didn't have to, leave the recording to go help him figure out that door. So, either way, throwing the foul play and of course the powered up one would have done a ton of damage. I don't even know if it would have taken it out. But either way, we're definitely going to shield this, I think. We better. Yes, okay, good. The sludge bomb. Fantastic. We're going to farm this down. We don't have to worry about this X scissor coming through. Not at all. And we are taking out the Scolipede. And now we're into Slowbro. Not a fan of Slowbro. You know what? Wigglytuff is not a fan of Shadow Vileplume. Not even little. But definitely have to... I think I had to throw that Dragon Claw. I'm not sure. It's really hard to keep count with Razor Leafs. I'm sure you know. And this Blast Burn is really I think it's our best chance of taking it out. Even though it's resisted, it just does more damage, and I don't think I could have gotten to enough Dragon Claws in that short amount of time. All right, going into the next game here. Let's see how this goes. Scrafty mirror match, of course. The thing is, I usually want to stay in those, but they want to, like I said, they swap into a more direct counter. And here is where I learned. I think this is where I learned that I should just throw the Blast Burn. Don't bait. And the thing is, when I was playing this game, I realized that I should not have baited. But I thought I had learned my lesson. I didn't. Tried to farm it down, and instead we're just down one shield. Going back in with the Scrafty. Fantastic. Another Charmer. But you know what? Luckily, they have to swap into Scrafty there. And I forget exactly how this game ends, but it's not... No, yeah, they definitely win. They definitely win. My only option was just to continue charming there, honestly. Unless by some miracle I'm able to deal enough damage here. There's no way. Yeah, the only way would have been to power a punch and farm it down from here. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Not in a million years. Double weak to the charm. All right, yep, and see that set was 2 and 3. And yeah, I was down at 24-17 after that. Ouch. And I slowly climbed, my way back up after these 2 sets. I'm not even gonna... This has just been sad. let's be honest here. But these games have been fun. I want to add some spice, but I want to be confident in the spice. I was confident with Porygon Z, even though I probably shouldn't have been confident with Porygon Z. But somehow, even though I know it's very, very mediocre and really not good, somehow I still feel confident with it. It's just a lot of fun. By the way, in this game, we're able to get both shields out of them, which is good. So we're up a shield, and ouch, Crustle. Not really fun. So they have two, two counters to, excuse me, to my Charizard in the back. Now I decide to let this go, and still able to take him out and throw a charged move. That's fantastic. I mean, I knew I would have been able to take a discharge there. I wasn't sure, maybe they were going to go for like a hyper beam or something, right? And I was okay with Wigglytuff going down because I would have come in and I would have taken less from Volt Switch than I would have from Smackdown. So I was totally fine farming down and getting enough to KO the Crustle when it came back in. Not a good lead. Not a good lead. I really have nothing for this. I just kind of decide to stay in. I really should have just thrown the foul play. I don't even know what I was thinking here. Why would they even shield this? They have no reason to shield that first one. But now they have every reason to shield the upcoming foul play. Going for a flame charge, their attack goes up. Woo, fantastic. Yeah, obviously they are going to shield this. Oh, that's right, they didn't. I don't know if they were expecting another one, but I guess they were perfectly fine with really whatever happened here. Just going straight for the blast burn. Let's see what they do. They have... Well, now they are down to 2 shields. Let's see if we're able to get something off. We are not. That's sad. Going in with Scrafty and just leaving Wigglytuff there in the back. It's going to be able to tank something. Yeah, it's going to be able to tank something. I decided to shield there. I guess I was just saving the health for the inevitable Charm Down fight. These are never great, and yeah, that's right. They get to the move, and yeah, that's a bummer. The only option there was for me to Charm Down, but there was no way. Yeah, and if I would have let that discharge through, I would have already been KO'd. So I guess it didn't really matter what I did there. All right, next battle, and you're gonna see, once we get into the one that lags out, you're gonna see that it skips. It's gonna be very obvious. Now this, I honestly should have shielded this because I was not actually, should I have shielded that? Did I make the right move? I don't know. I remember there was a different game where I took a psychic and it took out over half of Wigglytuff's health. Maybe it wasn't from a Alola. Maybe it was from like a Slowbro or something. I don't remember. I don't know why I shielded there. I guess maybe I was trying to preserve the health. I don't know. But yeah, this team was fairly brand new to me. Wasn't exactly confident on how to play it, especially in the current meta. But I gave it my best shot. I did, and I knew that the only option here was really to farm down. And wait, what did they have in the back? A Clefable? Yeah, I don't think there's any way of me. Yeah, there was no way of me winning that at all. 0 chance. I think they just let all this stuff through. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely just let all that stuff through. There's no reason to shield here at all. Maybe I should have just thrown a foul play or something. Force them to shield. Yeah, they're just flexing on me at that point. And taking some power-up punches that are all completely useless. Yeah, lots of... I don't know, I feel like Charmers are... I feel like it's stabled out. Do you know what I mean? I feel like now we have a decent amount of fighters like Scrafty and Medicham, but we also have a decent amount of Charmers decent amount of pretty much everything. Confusion users. Oh, there it is. There's the skip. Yeah. So basically, what happened was they swapped into Clefable, and I went in with Charizard and took them out. Just a straight blast burn to the face. That is what happened there. And the reason now, see, I'm actually recording this the same day I recorded my last video, but I decided to do this recording now because I didn't want to forget that it was a Clefable. I could have written it down, but this is probably more productive. So we're going with this. Letting the X Scissor come through, almost taking us out. We're able to get 4? Was that 4? Quick moves in? That's great. So now, yeah, we're in the double shield game. And they have to back out of that one. All right, next battle. And yeah, I think, this is the one where it starts getting all kind of wonky. Has anyone else been experiencing this where, an error, like there's an error when you try to join this? Because the last time that happened to me, I decided to go into Master League, and they let me in just fine. No problem at all. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. But this cup seems to be causing me a lot of issues with trying to get into matches sometimes. And I don't know if that's something with the cup or just something with my phone. I don't know. Either way, we are going to take these weather balls. No doubt about it. They do not do that much. And I honestly probably should just be throwing the foul plays. This is what I mean about not baiting. Just don't bait unless that is your only win condition. But even then, if they see that that's your only win condition, don't bait. It's a tough call sometimes, but it seems like people are getting better at calling these. And then, I am. The thing is, I probably could have taken it there, honestly. But I think, was I worried about a solar beam? Maybe I was worried about a solar beam. Either way, going straight for the foul play, I think I had learned my lesson. I was just like, you know what? What's the purpose here? We're almost out anyways. I have no idea how many I think those are embers. Yeah, I have no idea how many embers it takes to get to a solar beam. So I was just like, let's take a shot. If I get beamed, I get beamed. And of course, they Scrafty in the back. Try out the team if you like it. I don't know. It's completely okay. Just slightly above average. Hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully we will see you later for the next adventure.